Call this meeting to order. Bob, will you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
.02. I need a motion to approve tonight's agenda.
Second.
Hearing the motion was moved and second, and the motion is to approve the agenda. All signify approval by yes?
Yes.
Any opposed? The motion carries. 4.03, the motion looking for is to approve the Board of Education meeting minutes for July 18th, 2024.
So moved.
Discussion? Signify by, all in favor, signify by yes.
Yes.
Any opposed? The motion carries. And I forgot to read the Board of Education introduction to the meeting. So I will do that now. Welcome to the Rockwood Board of Education meeting. The purpose of this meeting is to conduct the business of the district, hear reports about our progress, and listen to the community on important issues. We want to remind all of our visitors that we expect the audience to remain civil, yes, and respectful at all times as the board conducts its business. We appreciate your cooperation and that you took the time to attend tonight's meeting. Sincerely, thank you. And we have no patron comments tonight. But hopefully we will have superintendent and board comments.
Thank you, President Midyett. More than 150 Rockwood School District administrators, staff members, and Board of Education directors gathered for the district's annual administrative conference on July 23rd and 25th. Looking at that picture, I did not say you get a car, you get that. That's not actually what occurred. So, and that was and we were at Marquette High School. We're very appreciative of the fact that they were willing to host. The theme for this year's conference was "We Partner, We Plan, and We Promise." It was centered on the upcoming work to devise the Rockwood's next 5-year strategic plan. Over the course of this upcoming school year, we are going to partner with all corners of our district to come up with a plan that promises to bring our collective vision to life for all students, staff, families, and community members in the Rockwood School District. We are truly excited to get to work. So, students, you might want to cover your ears, but school is 18 days away. And I wanted to bring attention to the fact of what is upcoming, or will be coming this upcoming weekend. It's the annual Missouri Back to School Sales Tax Holiday that begins at 12:01 a.m. on Friday and runs through Sunday. And by state law, certain back-to-school purchases such as clothing, school supplies, computers, and other items defined by the statute are all exempt from state tax during this time period. So if you're trying to figure out when to start your back-to-school shopping, this might be a pretty good time to go ahead and do so. Recent Rockwood graduates Mason Thayer of Rockwood Summit High School, Brandon Zhao of Marquette High School. Those two young men are among the second round of this year's college-sponsored National Merit Scholarship winners. More than 3,700 college-sponsored scholarship winners were announced in the two groups in June and then again in July. Rockwood's 8 total honorees are among only 74 college-sponsored scholarship recipients from the state of Missouri. A total of 15 recent Rockwood graduates earned the 2024 National Merit Scholarship, and that's out of 132 in-state winners. And again, Marquette High School is tied for the most National Merit Scholars of any school in the state, be that public or private, and that's with a total of 10. Congratulations to all of these outstanding graduates. Give them a round of applause. Construction crews have truly been hard at work all around Rockwood this summer, addressing some of the immediate needs in our buildings, and I would like to thank our facilities department for its continued work in managing these projects in both an effective and efficient manner. All of this is focused on preparing our schools to be at their absolute best when we welcome everyone back into our halls later this month. Here's a short look into some of the recent work that took place. In this case, it's replacing the HVAC unit on top of the main gymnasium at Eureka High School. That unit is many things, but small and light are not amongst that by any stretch. Impressive video. David, thank you for sharing that. And finally, tonight, I have an update on 2024 Marquette High School graduate Alice Liu, and specifically her experience with the Team USA at the 56th International Chemistry Olympiad in Saudi Arabia. Alice was one of 36 students from around the world to earn a gold medal at the event, and she placed 20th out of over 327 competitors from 84 different countries. Alice, congratulations to you on this outstanding achievement. We are also very proud of you. That's all I have this evening, President Midyett.
Other comments? Well, I'll make one that I was at the back to school admin conference. I think others were as well, and it was, the spirit in the room was amazing. It was positive, it was light, it just felt so good. Thank you so much for your leadership and getting us to this place. All right. 7.01, looking for a motion to approve the consent agenda items as submitted.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion to approve the consent agenda items as submitted, and it has been seconded. Discussion. I need to abstain from 7.11. Hearing no further discussion, please signify yes by a yea vote.
Yes.
Any
Yes.
opposed? Hearing none, that motion carries. The next item is discussion only, and is 8.01 Advocacy Committee update. All been hard at work. This is extremely impressive.
Good work. Yes, the committee, we're charged after our last board meeting to get together the small committee and kind of start to formulate the protocols of what this would look like, our charge, our purpose, and what our action plans would be. And so we did. And we had some good, deep discussions about what our goals were. So you have before you sort of a draft of what we put together, of what we gathered from what other districts are doing, but mostly we stayed focused on what is it we want our community to know about our advocacy, and it is just to inform the community of those legislative issues or all issues that would have directly affect Rockwood and public education. So that just stayed our focus. So we wanted to show you what we've done, gather your input. You'll see my comments out to the right side. A lot of it was just the English teacher and me to clean up some of the tenses and things like that. But so I'll leave it at that. You've had a chance to look at it, and let's just have some discussion about where we're going, what's our purpose, and our action plans. Discussion?
One thing I see in here is consider the feasibility of participating in the MSBA Legislative Day. I think that's something that should be on our radar, that we've talked about doing before, but hopefully we'll be able to do that this year.
We kind of made some, almost a to-do list or steps of what we want to do as a board. So those were just suggested. You might have other ideas there as well. And the other part that I really liked, and it was with Dr. Kane, pulling in our board, policies and procedures. So we really tied it back to our policies and procedures as well. So we tried to keep it tight.
I mean, I'll just reiterate what I said last board meeting, which is, I think in the current times we live in, I think it's very important that we keep both this board and the community as a whole informed on what's going on in Jefferson City. And that's not saying anything good or bad, it's just informing people this is what's going on, this is the potential impact to us and our school system, and now we're informed consumers and informed voters as we go forward. So I applaud you for your efforts in pushing this forward. Thank you.
There's also a space, I believe, for us to develop a webpage to kind of act as a launch site for information to contact, with contact information for your respective legislative representative, senator, whomever it happens to be as it relates to the political structure or legislative structure itself. But this is not solely focused on the board educating itself, but for our community to be aware. And the community can act as an advocate, or community members can act as advocates on a variety of legislative priorities and points of discussion as well. So this is just the first step. This is truly a very, very sloppy copy, especially given who was doing the typing. But I think it's a valiant and I think very appropriate effort at this point in time. So thanks for your work on this board.
So it's all about communication, keeping everybody informed. And again, the purpose is to just keep everybody up to date and informed with what is happening. One of the factors that we've investigated is bringing our legislators into the district ahead of time before we ask for things, letting them know who we are and what we're really doing in education in Rockwood, and how what they're doing can impact our students. And it's all getting back down to what can we offer our students in terms of education, quality education. So if we're in agreement, we will proceed with cleaning this up and just putting it into a protocol then so that it's an actual functioning committee of the board. Are we in agreement? We just need a consensus, I think.
I certainly agree.
No, not till after we, it would go, yeah. Okay?
Janet, you'll post it in the BoardDoc board site?
No,
Well,
the
in
committee,
the
the actual
future.
committee, right,
Yep.
on the committee website. Once it's formalized, it's the charge and,
Right.
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 We'll turn this into a document of the committee. Right. Thank you all very much. Thanks for all your ideas and sharing.
Thank you. 0.8 9.02, looking for a motion that the Board of Education approve the negotiated agreement between the Rockwood School District and the Rockwood Association of Early Childhood Professionals.
So moved.
Second.
It wasn't quite finished. This two-year agreement shall be effective August 1st, 2024 through June 30th, 2026.
Second.
So, hearing the motion in a second, I'll read the motion one more time for discussion. Motion that the Board of Education approve the negotiated agreement between the Rockwood School District and the Rockwood Association of Early Childhood Professionals. This two-year agreement shall be effective August 1st, 2024 through June 30th, 2026. Discussion.
I'd just like to point out to both the community and sharing really with the other board members, this is our first contract with this group. I think it sets a good foundation for us to move forward with this group going forward. I think 2 years is significant because it then allows us to have some time with them. I know there was some discussion about what the time frame should be, but I think 2 years is a good time frame. It does codify a lot of the things they already enjoy as employees here, but now it codifies that and gives them that form of protection. So I just want to say thank you to the early childhood professionals for participating in the process, and also for the administration team that did the negotiations on our side. I think they came up with a very good document. I think it's one both sides can be proud of, that we got to this point. Frankly, I know it wasn't an easy journey, but it also could have been a lot harder journey, and we got there. So thank you.
Any further discussion? All in favor of the motion, please signify by saying yes.
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 Any opposed? That motion carries. 9.01, proposed agenda for the August 15th, 2024 Board of Education meeting. Looks like a lot. It's going to get busy very quickly, which leads us to 9.02, future agenda presentations and events to attend. Yes, it is going very, very busy. So please be looking at your calendar, looking at your email. Janet?
Yes, I just wanted to say I emailed out the spreadsheet for the first day of school visits. So those of you who haven't seen it, go on out there and look for it and put your name in for that Monday, the 19th, to visit schools.
Bill and I have already done that.
I know, I saw you on there.
I got my schools down.
I know, you had me going ping, bang, boom last year as a
Yeah.
newbie. I was all over the district.
Well, I think there's spots for 2 people for every school, so join me. It's one of the best days of the
It's
whole school year, and experience being on the board is just the joy that we see with the students and with the staff. It's just
And
just
it
a
is
lot of
not
fun.
going to be hot.
Well, we'll see.
It is not going to be
Yeah,
hot.
we'll see.
But yeah, I agree with Lynn. Lynn and I go to visit a lot of the schools, so this is now on Paul, by the way. Just kidding. And we really do enjoy just seeing the teachers, staff, the students, and just popping in, saying hello, and
It's really great.
yeah.
And we're so welcomed and made
Yes.
to feel so comfortable. Okay, with that, we're at 0.01, and that would be adjournment.